What are you doing? Repeat me. What are you doing? No, no. Look at Mama. Hi. Hi. Hi, Bubba. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would do Bray's 11-month update, and my hope is that I was able to already insert some footage at the beginning of the video of Bray playing in the living room from yesterday. So hopefully you enjoyed that. He's super cute, so mobile, crawling everywhere, just a sweet, sweet little guy. Obviously you're probably going, where's the baby? Why are we only looking at you? He's asleep. You can tell by the shadow behind me, it's nighttime. I have a light set up and trying to just get this video filmed because it seems to be the only time that I have to get it filmed. So even if he was here in the video, he would be everywhere and I probably wouldn't get it filmed anyways. So we'll go ahead and just hop right into his update. He is 11 months old. Today, I can't believe in a month I'm going to have a 1-year-old. It's so hard to believe. I just don't know where 11 months have gone. It seemed like the first 3 months of his life were the longest 3 months of my life ever. And then after that, it was just like, time just flew and I don't understand where it all went. So, we are still breastfeeding. I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud of our journey and how far that we've come. And I just think it's just awesome to have that bond and to have just have the experience, because I didn't get that with Briley. So, and he is eating 3 full meals a day, and I'm not sure what the norm is on when babies normally start eating 3 meals a day of normal food, not just baby food, but I know for a fact Briley was not doing that at this age. It might be a preemie thing. Maybe my kids, or maybe it is different because I only know from a preemie mom side of it. That's kind of on his sleep schedule and how he's sleeping and naps and whatnot. So he goes to bed normally around 5:30 every night. I know it's early, but my kids just, I think I've touched on that before, but that my kids just go to bed early from their choice mainly. So he goes to bed at 5:30, and this morning he didn't wake up. I had to wake him up at 7:05. He sleeps a lot throughout the night, and he usually doesn't sleep until 7, but he's done that the past 2 mornings, and I'm thinking that maybe he's going through a growth spurt. That's what Briley did since she was a baby. Even now, if she goes through a growth spurt, she, because she's more tired and she requires a lot more sleep, 3 to 4 hours more of sleep. So I'm wondering if that's what's going on. But normally on a regular day, he'll wake up between 6 and 6:30. So he's normally between a 12 and 13 hour sleeper. And then whatever time he wakes up in the morning, 2 hours after that, he's ready for his first nap of the day. And that first nap, it's been going a little bit longer. I think that's attributed to the growth spurt as well, but normally it's about an hour, hour and a half on a normal regular day. And so he'll wake up and he'll nurse, and then he'll play, and then have a snack, and then he'll have lunch. And he was going back down for his second nap around 12:30. Now everything's just sort of thrown out of whack because of him waking up later and napping later and then napping longer. He is just we're kind of up in the air, and I feel like his schedule might be changing a little bit. We're kind of doing a little shift, but we'll just kind of see where it goes. I'm totally open and flexible to whatever he needs. As far as clothing, we are in 9-month clothing. He actually can still wear some 6-month onesies. They're a little bit snug. They're not too small. They're just a little bit snug, and I use them to layer under his fleece sleepers when it's really cold. His room seems to be the coldest room in the house. So now we're in 6 to 9 and 9-month clothing. We may be looking at a jump to 12 months, but I wouldn't say that it's going to be in a week or anything. Maybe within the month. We'll just kind of see see how this growth spurt goes. So he is in size 3 diapers normally. And I say normally because I've tried out a new diaper brand. It's the Simple Truth brand from Kroger. And I really love the diapers, but they're made super, super small. So I had to bump him up to a 4 in those, but in like the Target up and ups and Pampers, he can still wear a 3 with, you know, plenty of room, and they fit great. So I would say in general he's a size 3 with the exception of the Simple Truth brand. He's super mobile right now. He's crawling everywhere through the house. He's trying to get into everything. We've already had to put plug covers on the plugs. I'm sure he's going to be destroying even more things in the months to come, or attempting to anyways. So we have to definitely keep a watch on him. He doesn't get too far away from me at this point. He may stay in the living room and play with his toys, but he's not super curious about being in a whole nother part of the house, you know, away from me. So that's good. At least we're still on that, because I'm sure that it's not going to last. But he is mobile. He's kind of everywhere and tries to get into a little bit of everything. So that's, you know, that's kind of new. He's just started crawling within the last couple of months. So it's just kind of fascinating to see how much quicker he's gotten, and how much fun he has just kind of roaming on his own. And he's gotten really good in his walker. He uses both feet, so he'll be like this and he does his feet like that, and he'll go everywhere. And we have hardwood all through our house, so he's just flying everywhere. He's also pulling up now. He's not a pro at this yet. He just started this maybe a week ago actually, and so he's working on it. I think he's going to be pulling up on everything pretty soon, because once he sets his mind to it, it's like he doesn't stop until I kind of help him get into the position of pulling up, holding on to something. So if he keeps, you know, his determination on it, I'm sure he will be pulling up very soon on everything. Got a little cube toy, and you will have seen that in the beginning of the video. He loves to try to pull up on that, which is super dangerous because it'll just fall over on him. But on the note of toys, he loves toys, y'all. Anything that lights up, anything that'll interact with him in some sort of way. He loves little blocks and little balls and throwing them across the floor, chasing everything. He's got a few toys that actually move across the floor on their own, and he likes those. He just loves toys. And it's funny because you're probably going, well, duh, he's a baby. But Briley's never been like that. I mean, she likes toys and she likes getting things from the store, and she always has. But she's never been the kid who will sit down and play with her toys. It's just not her. She's just a different kid when it comes to that. She was always more about imaginative play. I think the last thing I wanted to touch on Bray's 11-month update was the words that he is saying. And if you're watching this and you have a little boy around 11 months, you'll have to comment below and let me know what words he's saying and how much he's talking. Because I was told, you know, before I had him, while I was pregnant with him, that boys just don't talk like girls do. And I'm just curious to know how it differs, I guess, because Briley spoke a lot. She's always been a talker, she's always been a communicator, but I do feel like Bray's a communicator too, and he will throw a full-blown tantrum at you to communicate to you that he does not like whatever is happening at that moment. So he communicates in more ways than just words at this point. It'd be interesting to hear how your son is doing around this age, and maybe he's talking way more than Bray, and I just don't really know kind of what scale to put him on as far as if he's talking, if this is a lot or if this is just average or maybe less than average. So definitely let me know. The words that he's saying are mama, dada, but is what he calls Briley, and he's saying bye bye, he's saying mine and nana. And nana, he calls, my kids call him mom nana, but he also says nana for a banana. So maybe he knows the difference in the two. I don't know, but he knows what he's saying when he's saying it, and I can understand it, so I'm good with that. So I started saying uh-oh a few days ago, and so it's still kind of rare. Right now he's totally on the bye-bye thing. He wants to tell everybody bye-bye. If he's done with you, he'll say bye-bye and crawl away. We're on the bye-bye thing. But I think our next thing we're going to be getting to is uh-oh. So that's coming. So I think that's it for Bray's update. I'm so excited to be able to share these on YouTube, and maybe this is fun to watch for someone else. I know I've always kind of looked it up, especially having preemies, of other babies' milestones, just to kind of compare where they're at compared to like a full term or another preemie, and what's going on and what's normal and what's not. So if you're watching this, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. And definitely leave a comment down below, introduce yourself. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to follow along on our journey. And thank you so much for watching.